I already made a video on this subject a couple days ago about Deltarune. It's not my first video, but I'm not seeing they're cutting it. I'm gonna be honest. Another playthrough on Deltarune. You guys already seen that. I've seen it. I want to see it. I want to do something different. All right. So let's cut in to a chapter 2 secret boss fight to really show you what Deltarune is about. Holy Kongdero. Low-key though, can we take that out of the video? Not that funny. I played these games before. What? Look how big devious out here. Oh my god, get back. Creature. I wish he just died. Oh, I was gonna scratch my face. Oh my god. As you can already tell from my masterful gameplay, you already know how Deltarune plays. Deltarune was made by the wonderful mind of Toby Fox. Ever since my childhood, I have glazed this man. Even though he did not make Stronger Than You, in my heart he did. He created sands, which then he sung the song. So, in correlation, the earth created Stronger Than You. Is that Toby Fox? Toby Fox, we're going on a little joyride. Oh my god. Toby! On an absolute total side note, I have came to realize in most comments, I just can't understand the context of it. Like someone just recently said, you tried so hard for so little. What does that even mean? God damn, Chris would know what to do. Eat moss? Dude, actually, yeah, go for it. Actually, maybe Chris wouldn't know what to do. What the? Then don't ask. Listen up, alright? I want to tell you something. Deltarune decides to add my least favorite character. Absolute least. A blue jay, to be correct. And I hate this guy. I don't care. I'm glad I don't see him till chapter 4. In chapter 2, in 1, I was unfortunately introduced to him. In chapter 2, he takes a pivotal role and then gone. I don't blame people for starting the weird route. I said it. I don't blame them. All right? I don't blame him. Seems like you failed to notice the giant freaking robot in the middle of the palace. I did it, actually. What is going on, Chris? If you are unsure that the times are changing, please just ask yourself how long it takes you to stay on a TikTok video. I know we make jokes about it, but don't ask me what I was doing. Just don't. Okay. I don't remember that one in the middle. Can I tell you right now, Toby Fox's music, I need a secondary point to glaze this man's music. This man is so good at cooking. Get him in the studio. I want him to teach other people how to make better music because this man crushes it out of the park, and it only continues while we go into chapter 3 and 4. Come on, man. Give this man a round of applause. We have entered chapter 3, and by entering chapter 3, I need to bestow my knowledge of chapter 3 to you. Who is the villain? Well, if you ever played Date Everything, Toby Fox made that idea too. Like everything else in this game that comes to life off of the objects you create, Tenna is a attachment-starved TB. Tenna ends up matching nearly every diagnosis, Chris. Leave him alone. Look at him go. He doesn't need you putting him down like that. I feel like a lot of you people have been watching your no-hit fraudulent night runs, and I'm gonna have to inform you that is afraid to be not the hardest thing in the game. What is the hardest thing in the game is playing through this cooking simulator. When Tenna introduced this physical challenge, it ran my pockets. It was hard. I had to use keys that I haven't used before. I thought I was a gamer, but this humbled me. My favorite minigame out of all the games in chapter 3 has to be hands down the Susie minigame. Who does not want to be the Tyranian devil from Looney Tunes? Spinning around, hitting things. The spinning, the bouncing, the jumping, not saying like that, but it was just a solid minigame. And it had no incorporation into the finally the chapter. It just didn't work with any of the mini games or the board games. It was such a shame. Like Toby Fox really wanted this idea to be in there since it was a loose end from what she was talking about, but it's like somehow you could have fit it in. Come on, Toby. Put it in chapter 5. Trust. I'll be so happy with that. You will be writing me a love letter. That's not fair. They're cheating. I'm starting to realize that I probably wasn't paying too much attention to Deltarune because when we came up to the Legends of the game fight and the little face creatures that look like the Alice in Wonderland cat, I'm like, what the hell is going on, bro? And then I was able to control the creature, and Chris is looking at me like, dog, what is this? And I'm like, dog, I don't know, man. That took a lot of time to get to that. I have no idea. It was such a weird, like, off segment of it. But I guess, you know, like, for the mega nerds out there, they probably know what it means. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. The family's all together again. Now you can all finally... Oh, never mind, he's dead. No! Now that Pen is out of the way, we got to actually do the fight, the secret boss fight. You have to complete the main chapter, then load back your save, and you can just throw yourself into the fraudulent night fight. Dude, it was solid. It took me about an hour and 37 minutes to fight him. I don't feel like that's a long time, because if out of like all the characters I can rank recently that I fought, it goes Sans, him, I think Spamton, then his last name, Jevil or something, and then I think I'm missing one. Oh, no, because then I beat Gerson first try, so yeah, so that's in order. I don't feel like that's a bad list. I feel like that's not that bad. I think Sans took me like 3 hours. That took us 137 minutes, or 1 hour and 37 minutes. Chapter 4 starts you off on Sunday morning. You're waking up to go to Sunday church, and that is not the worst thing on the planet. The worst thing on the planet is waking up before 7 a.m. on a weekend. I don't know if I ever could do it. I remember one time my friend brought me over to his house, exactly how Chris is doing right now. And the first thing he asked me to do, he's like, hey, do you want to spend some more time with me? I'm like, sure. What are we doing? And he brought me over to do some charity work. Like, for the next 5 hours, my 15-year-old hands were put to work. I was wrapping lunches for the homeless, and it was long. This is what you gotta ask your friend what they're doing before they take you out somewhere, because they took me out and they made me work. And I'm not saying I'm upset by this, but golly, bro, at least I knew what I signed up for the next following morning. I didn't know I was clocking in a shift. Terrifying. My mom was like this, where were you? I was like, bro, my phone died 4 hours ago. I couldn't even call for help. You know what? Sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. Eat it all. I was gonna say that chapter 4 was a side character story, you know, like really we spend more time expanding on the side characters, but like every chapter is like that, so like why am I gonna say that? The first chapter is about like learning the dark world, but it's mostly about these characters. The second chapter is learning more about these side characters. The third chapter is like about learning more about Chris. It's gameplay heavy, but it's that's like only Chris's episode for a second, and then the fourth chapter goes right back to learning about the side characters. I don't know what I was about to say. You know, I was writing this stuff down, and I was like, yeah, this chapter is more for Susie fans. It's like, no, it's not. Every chapter is for Susie. Say, show compassion. Come here. Oh. Dude, I have so many takes of the same line for this outro, but I think the most thing I want to approach is that I'm trying a new type of video, and if you guys enjoyed it and you stuck to the end, I'm going to assume that you probably left it on while you're sleeping, so don't. But I do appreciate any time someone does that. If you enjoy this kind of videos and you want to see more of this stuff, or there's something I could do better or something, just let me know. I'm all about constructive criticism, even if I don't look like I'm liking it. And I hope this gives you an explanation about what happened through most of the chapters. I was gonna be a longer video. There was gonna be like 5 or 7 or 8 videos pushed out, but I realized partly while I was working it, I was like, there's no way I would even personally watch it. There was like about 3 hours of content. Even if I did cut it down, most of the videos are not connected all the time, so it's just random segments in there, and it's kind of hard to follow through. But most of this is just me yapping about the chapters and stuff. If you guys enjoyed that kind of stuff, or if you want to watch the entire playthrough, I do have this on my channel. All live streams are there, and they usually just start off and end around the same bit where I play all the content. So you don't really need to have full-length videos. If that is something you want to see, though, let me know. I'll totally do it. Alright, bye-bye. Have a great day. Okay, but there is the thing that can overwrite the dark. A white pen known as Hope. Miss, I believe that is what you hold. Me? Nah, Chris has the pen. Homer's like a hairbrush or something. Is that so? Is that so? Yeah, now shut up and give me that axe. Oh my god. Yeah, we throw them all in. Oh my god. What? Give me that. Oh, you got me. All right, I figured it out. You want to see what I got then? Take this. You missed. Nice. That was good.